don't leave unfinished business. I think that's probably the single biggest mistake that people make. If there is unfinished business, at least identify to the people that remain what the unfinished business is, why it is unfinished, and what needs to be done right now. Have your cases in such order that you can say, here's the case management plan on everything that I've been working on, here's the next step that needs to be done. Then you have really demonstrated that you're a professional. I think you want to be demonstrably a professional in everything that you do. I'm David Leibowitz, and I run a law firm in Illinois and Wisconsin called Lake Law. I was invited to speak on the question of law firms in transition. The topic was called Lawyers on the Move. These days we have what I call a free agent economy. It used to be that you would join a law firm, you'd become a partner, you'd stay for life. And like many marriages, they don't last for life either. And like many baseball contracts, they don't last forever either. So nowadays people move along when they think is in their best interest. And we just have to plan life with the expectation that that's going to happen. I think we have to look at it both from the perspective of the lawyer that's leaving as well as the people that are left behind. If you are leaving a firm, naturally you know where you're going, but you just can't walk off with files, you can't walk off with clients, you can't walk off with proprietary data. You can take your personal belongings with you, and you can take your work product with you, but that's about all. At the same time, it's not unreasonable to then announce to your former clients, to your former associates, I've left the firm, I've joined the new firm, my new address and phone number is whatever it happens to be. Look forward to keeping in touch with you in the future. And then if someone wants to do business with you, we can then accomplish that in an orderly fashion. So that's dealing with the clients. Then we have the separate issue about how do we deal with the former firm. Sometimes people just leave with 2 weeks' notice and say goodbye. And I don't think that's necessarily the best way of going about business. I think you want not to burn your bridges. So if you're planning to leave, why not tell your firm, things are such that I'm planning to leave, and I will help you with an orderly transition. I will help transition the files to whoever you hire to replace me. This way you have maintained a friendship rather than burnt a bridge. The first thing to remember for every lawyer is that the client hires the lawyer, not the lawyer hires the client, and therefore the relationship between the lawyer and the client belongs to the client. So whatever anyone does, be it the existing firm or the departing lawyer does, has to honor that relationship. And what I consider to be the best practice, and I think the one that's required by Wisconsin Supreme Court rules, and in fact bar rules generally, is that on the departure of a lawyer that was responsible for a matter, you write a letter to clients saying, departing lawyer has left the firm. You, the client, are entitled to choose your lawyer. We would be honored to continue to have your representation, and if so, please so indicate. If you choose to have departing lawyer or anyone else represent you, please let us know and we will address that. Make the appropriate financial arrangements and thank the client for continued confidence. And you say something like that, I think that you're likely to be seen as a dignified professional, which is the impression you want to make. In the passion of the moment, the departing lawyer is frequently just thinking about his or her own immediate self-interest, my new job, if you will. And the lawyer that is, the law firm that's losing this person is also forgetting that this was a person that they valued as an associate or a partner for a long time. So you have to think about the future. And to me, everyone that used to be my associate is a potential referral source in the future. So why would I want to burn that bridge? Of course I'm displeased that someone's left. And of course I'm displeased that someone has left on 2 weeks' notice, leaving me in the lurch. And I might even be displeased that someone has left me in the lurch with a file that has not been properly handled. But why should I make a stink about it? Let me clean up my messes and maintain my dignity with my relationship with the person that left. And to the other side, the person that left also needs to maintain dignity and coherence as well. Look, we live in a small state here in Wisconsin, and even though the state is geographically dispersed, I dare say that most people in the state know most others, especially in their own practice area. So burning a bridge, behaving poorly, behaving in a way that is not becoming to you as a professional is going to become really known all over the place, and you can't have it. you can't have it. You're going to be ridiculed and shunned, and it's a bad circumstance. So you behave like a lady or a gentleman, and it will be down to your benefit, I'm positive.